Alright guys, I got last night I was out here working a little bit and I got the dampers cut, the air slash chimney there on the heating box. I got the dampers down there on the firebox. I gotta go get a little bit longer bolts, but I think those will work alright. And I also put a piece of 2-inch angle down there so that when this is open or the firebox is slid out or the charcoal basket slid out a little, hopefully it'll keep some of those ashes from going under the tires. Just a little bit of a guard. So I'm hoping to have a fire in this thing today and see how it performs. Alright, I'm getting ready to put the chimney on. Obviously it's not straight yet. I gotta hold it up there and straighten it out, but I did 24 inches tall. It brings it just above the heating box, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, and I'm mounting the chimney on the closest side to the firebox because this is reverse flow, and the smoke's got to follow the plate underneath, come up, cross all the food, everything, and then it can't leave until it gets over there, unless it leaks out the doors and all that stuff, which I don't think is a huge deal. A lot of people get really crazy about the door leaks, and as long as it's holding the proper temperature and all that, then it should be okay. So. Alright, so I'm working on the handles, and I put a piece of 6-inch angle iron, man, get out of the shadow, 6-inch angle across the top, so that you can pretty much do this hands-free. I'll show you real quick. I took some 1/4-inch round stock and made the handles, put one on each side. It takes 2 hands to pull this big rack out. But I'm going to do this all the way up so that, you want to check on the bottom rack, you slide it out, spray it with apple juice or whatever you're doing, and slide it back in. So I guess my next biggest thing, I added a thermometer there, and to measure the firebox. That little thermometer I got at the hardware store for like $5, but it's the perfect shape. It fits nice right there. Whoop, I gotta tighten it down, but it fits nice there, and it goes up to 700 degrees. So yeah, that I like that a lot. I really like having a thermometer on my firebox. It gives you an idea. If you see the temperature start dropping there, the temperature is going to start dropping in the chamber. So, stoke it up, do whatever you got to do, open the damper up. So, all right, guys, I got the counterweight on there. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's really all you could do. It's functional. That's all that matters. So. Alright guys, I got the getting ready to fill the charcoal chimney up. I'm going to start it up for the first time and see how it does. It's nice to get it outside finally. Give me a chance to clean up my shop a little bit. But it looks pretty good in the daylight, so I'll get some more video here in a little bit once I get it going. Alright, it seems to be going good. The warming box is up to about 125. These It's about the same 125 there on the bottom, and it's about 150 at the top. So with the reverse flow plate in there, I'm thinking that once it all gets up to temperature, it'll heat up the bottom quite a bit. Alright guys, the firebox is way over 700 degrees. The heating box is right at 250 right now with the back open. So I think it might be a good idea to make the trap door to allow you to smoke out of there. That's going to get plenty hot enough. These bottom gauges are sitting at like 210, and this top one's just it's about 235, somewhere in there. It's coming up and it's holding temp pretty good. I shut the back dampers and it cooled it right down, so I opened them back up. I think I will put one more airflow in the front just to have another adjustment, I guess. It's probably going to need those open until it's been up. It's taken about an hour now to get up to temp, which is alright. I'd say that's pretty normal. See, that's climbing quite a bit. I don't know, it's climbed about 10 degrees since I opened those back up, but we'll see what it does. It's going pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, because I was going to put a propane assist in there, but I don't think it's necessarily needed. I mean, this thing it's getting up there, and once everything's hot, it's going to hold a pretty steady temp, I think. Right now the wind's blowing. That's 45 degrees outside, and it seems to be holding up pretty good to it. So a lot of that smoke and stuff coming off is just moisture, as you can see it right there, and it rusted a little. So there's a lot of moisture coming out of the metal, which that's what I want before I wire brush everything and paint everything. Once I get it back in the shop, I'm going to grind everything, clean it all up real nice, and get it painted up pretty good. So alright guys, what I'm finding out is when I shut the fire door, it drops temperature, or the firebox door, it drops temperature just a little bit. I open it up a little, and it jumps back up to, it'll keep climbing. So I think I need to put one more damper in the door. You can't, at least that way you got a little more control over it. You open that up, it'll climb temp. I did open it up all the way, and I was worried about opening it up all the way and losing too much temperature, but I opened it up and it climbed right back up. So now we're at about almost 250 up top. We're holding at 225 down here on the bottom ones. It's and the firebox, or the warming box, it's at about 260. I shut the air back here, or the exhaust for it, I guess, and so that I wanted to see how hot I could get that up top. And so yeah, it's working out good. It's all tuning stuff, and burning all the crap off the metal. Probably have to, once I paint it, do it one more time and season it real good with some bacon grease or something. But it's coming along pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with the way it's holding temperature. So alright guys, I just got it back got the smoker back in the shop. It did pretty good. I lit it at 9:30 this morning, and it burned until about 2:30 this afternoon, right at 225 degrees, with 18 pounds of charcoal and 4 pieces of wood, which it was one ring cut into fourths. So basically 18 pounds of charcoal and 1 ring of wood. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put another air adjustment there, another damper in the front of the firebox. It did like when I opened the firebox just a little. So other than that, clean up all the welds, clean everything up, get it primered, and start painting. The primer probably take a couple days. Keep the wood stove going, make sure it dries real good, and then I'll paint it up. So it's coming along. I'm super happy with it. It's completely different than what I thought completely different than what I thought it was going to be. Uh, but that's part of fabricating, just building as you go, and uh, that's the fun of it. Seeing something go from nothing to something, and that's pretty cool. So thanks for following, guys. I appreciate it.